Hello friends, welcome back. Newcomers, thank you for joining. I am Agrippa. Let's play some more of our EU4 Florence campaign. We just stabbed our ally Savoy in the back. We refused to answer their call to arms against Milan. I didn't want to get dragged into a war, but I couldn't decide the outcome of the peace deal, particularly when a lot is at stake. I could also potentially... Savoy, I'll give you military access. Luca... Sure, whatever. No, actually, never mind. So I might declare war on Milan on my own and try to take whatever land I can from the Papal State or from Lucca of my own accord. It's a little bit more dangerous, but it could be necessary. I have to worry about these rebels, and they do concern me. I also have virtually no fleet at the moment. I'm building that up, but it's going to take a little bit of time. In fact, let's just go ahead and commission... Oh, that's right, I can't. I don't have enough sailors. I like that restriction, but it is tricky to work with. Could improve Venice's opinion of me. Great, okay, so the Emperor enacted this reform, which reduces our building cost and development cost, which is fine by me. You know, I'm going to go ahead and take this simple mission to, actually, it just changed. To placate France. Can I do that? Yes, just barely. Let's do that. Let's placate France. Doesn't that sound nice? Let's also go ahead and start building up a spy network in our former allies' land, just in case we need it. We have some pretty strong allies, though, so might not be able to do much against them. I think Milan just wiped out Venice's army, maybe Savoy's army too? Can we check the ledger real fast? That could have been a titanic swing. Savoy. No, Savoy still has 18,000. It's close. But Milan and Lucca definitely have plenty of troops floating around. Here's the big battle. Savoy is getting itself into a nasty mess with negative terrain penalties, even though it has, even though they have a great general. Genoa no longer considers Florence a rival. Yeah, Savoy is just going to get beat back. Milan's alliances are too strong. Who do I have a truce with? Savoy, Genoa, Papal State, Corsica. Those are 4 years. So we'll see. I do want to make a move on somebody here, but not sure if we're going to be able to make it work, really. We are only allied with Mantua and Austria right now. And Austria is not going to help us attack somebody within the Holy Roman Empire. We ally with somebody new. Hungary's a potential. France is not. Could ally with Aragon. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to take this guy away from Savoy. I want to build up that trust. We were previously allied with Aragon before they became lesser partners in a personal union with Spain. We had plenty of favors to call them into one of our wars, but they decay over time if you're no longer allied, which sucks. Which sucks for us. It would have been really nice to be able to call them into war, but that's just, it's too exploitable, so I understand why that's not the case. Savoy not looking great here, so I still can't attack Savoy outright because they're allied with Austria and other stronger folks. But I can see what I can do against them. Also split up our troops here to deal with these rebels. Papal Separatists. Maybe we can reduce that revolt risk below 0. Not yet, but we can reduce it a fair bit. Should we get another diplomatic idea? Probably don't need it just yet. Yeah, probably not just yet. It would be nice to have that additional diplomatic relation if we had somebody that we could ally. Think about allying Switzerland. We're allied to their rival in Mantua, so they're not going to go for that. Savoy did just win a battle, so that's good. So we might want to think about pouncing soon. Let's go ahead and get our navy all hooked up. I would like to wait until I have the revolt risk for the Papal Separatists pushed below 0, and that's not far off. So let's be patient. Let's wait for that to happen, and then we can move in and maybe grab some territory off of Milan, or force them to release Parma and Modena. We might also take... Well, we can fabricate a claim on Verona, so we'll probably want to do that right after we finish with this mission with France. And we still want to fabricate claims on our former allies' provinces, just because we need to have all of our bases covered. But I kind of like the idea of taking Verona too, even though it's not contiguous with our troops. Looks like Milan lost another battle, which is great for us. If we were in the war, we might have been able to stack wipe them there, but not yet the case. We should also check our force limits. Make sure we can't recruit any more troops. No, can't really. So things that I would like to get out of this war. I would like to vassalize Luga. That's a priority. And take Ancona if I can, the Papal State. That might cost too much an aggressive expansion though if I don't make them co-belligerents. If worst comes to worst, we just take land off of Milan. Truly isn't so bad. We really do want to knock them down a peg, since they are so strong. We're going to go ahead and fabricate a claim on the only other province we can, Cuneo, and then stop building spy network there, and switch our guy over to Milan. We're almost done with this mission in France, and we can think about what it would look like to declare war on Milan. We've also pushed the Papal Separatists back down, I think. No, not quite yet. Excellent. Boost stability, and that would do it. Then we wouldn't have much admin power left for coring. Oh, when our general just died, great. How far away are we from the next tech? Really far. So let's go ahead and recruit another general. Actually, oops, I should have done... Before, I didn't have enough influence in my nobility to grant a generalship, but let's go ahead and do that. And it's kind of a wash, not very good. To be honest, this guy is still better, Giovanni Malaspina. We have something of a respectable navy now. No, it doesn't have many ships, it is pretty strong. Another mission for... we'll deal with that later. Hungary is attacking Ragusa, Papal State, and the Ottomans. Good luck there, buddy. So what would it look like for us to So Lucca and the Papal State would still join a call to war, to arms. I'm not sure if we call Lucca as a co-belligerent, whether or not Austria would be called to their aid since they are a free city. Be nice if I could know that in advance, but I don't profess to know everything about this game. I know a fair bit, and some things like that I wish I knew off the top of my head, but I don't. Savoy might have just been crushed though. Rebuilding troops, and that makes me worry. They have 13,000, but no manpower, and that means that Milan now has an advantage there. Yikes. What do I do? I still want to wait for these papal separatists. It's almost there. Almost there. Just about 4 to 6 more months. Go ahead and fabricate a claim on Verona. Ooh, reduced aggressive expansion for 10 years. That is fantastic. That is marvelous. It's not the merchant class, that's fine. That's right, I already looked at my ideas. Don't worry about those just yet. So, Savoy in France still has a fairly large army. So they have 20,000 roughly, compared to 22,000. So me joining could very well turn the tide of war, even if I wasn't victorious against them directly. Lucca is getting close to not honoring a call to arms, though. Should be nice if I didn't have to fight them as well. I mean, I'd like to vassalize Lucca, but that would be a lot of aggressive expansion. And I'd just as soon conquer Modena and Parma outright, and the same goes for Ancona. I guess I can stop having him build up a spy network in Milan. What does this terrain look like? So Milan is farmlands and Savoy is all mountains. That means that Milan is probably taking a fair amount of attrition there, and that's good. It's good for us. I'm going to go ahead and spend some of our admin power to boost ability, so that we can start working on decaying these rebel influence. So I don't want to worry about them while we're waging war. And in the meantime, we'll wait for Lucca to hopefully gain just enough war exhaustion to not honor a call to arms. Then we'd just be fighting against Milan and the Papal States, and I think that's a better equation. Austria is at war with the Papal States. Excellent. Yeah, sure, we'll support the blooming Renaissance art. We are Florence, after all. It's the Renaissance. They're gonna get crushed. So the Papal States might also not honor a call to arms, which would be just as good. They still will at this point, but just barely. They're probably going to get some of their territory occupied, and then and that'll help us a little bit focus on just Milan. Come on, just need a little bit more war exhaustion for Lucca. Unless I just want to go for it now, but I have a hard time sieging Lucca without enough fleet to blockade their ports. Speaking of which, we'll build some more heavy ships. A couple more. Okay, so Lucca would not join a call to arms. The Papal States would. I cannot call them as co-belligerents because we have a truce right now. But I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say take Modena as our war goal. That's right. They haven't technically joined the call to arms yet. They will. Offer to rent Condottieri from Naples. The estimated cost of 4.65 ducats per month. Nah. I don't have quite enough money to do that. I should think about renting my army out, though. I haven't done that, and that's one of the coolest new features of this expansion. It has some... It could be implemented a little bit better, but I really do like the idea in practice. So I cannot move through there. Why not? Can I get military access from Mantua? Did I? I don't know. My computer's slow. It's thinking. No, it's blocked by... Oh, that's right. There's a hostile fort in Parma, so it's not gonna... It's a no-go. We're gonna just go ahead and try our best to siege down these two provinces. I don't think we'll have enough to siege Roma. Because I think we'll need 9, because they have a fort for their capital. +2 for having a fort there. Level 1 fort. Yeah, just not enough. So we'll go have these guys meet up with their buddies over there. Check my leaders. No siege bonuses. Can't get that lucky. Can no longer claim that Lucca would be ours. Well, we should fabricate the claim anyway. They are a free city now, but they will soon no longer be in the Empire. In 1490, all of the North Italian states that are currently in the Holy Roman Empire will leave it, including Lucca, which means that they will no longer be a free city, and I can attack them outright. And since they're only allied with the Palatinate right now, I should be able to take them down. If not annex them outright and vassalize them. I'm saving up a little stash of Diplo points, just because I don't know how to spend them just yet. Ooh, I kind of want to be in on that battle, but I'm going to be too late. Yikes. Well, I might have been able to turn the tide of that battle, but I want to finish this siege first. I want to hold Modena too, since that gives me ticking war score. Conundrums. Genoa is... Alright, it still has their big trade league. I keep forgetting about those. They're a relatively new feature. Savoy's probably going to lose this war. I know they have Milan sieged, but Milan just has more troops than they do. I really need to get my navy built back up. Maybe I should build some more galleys. Got plenty of naval force limit. How many sailors do galleys take? They take 100, whereas a large ship, heavy ship, only takes 200. I'm going to save up for the heavy ships almost exclusively. I think they're a better deal, even... You know, in the Mediterranean, if you're a large country, like the Ottomans, keeping a large galley fleet makes perfect sense. Galleys have a bonus to combat ability in inland seas like the Mediterranean. But when I have such a small naval force limit and a relatively high income, I want to invest in heavy hitters in the big ships. I really want to do everything to strengthen my power. When I lost Modena because Parma was a siege bag. Shucks. I wonder if I'm able to go ahead and peace out with the Papal States right now. Try it. I'm not sure that would be too great for me though. Suffix. It would cost a lot of aggressive expansion, and they wouldn't go for it. Milan is now the papal controller. Who saw that coming? Ooh, yes, they're gonna crush Milan's army. Wipe it out. Wow, that was big. So I'm gonna split up. I need to leave 9,000 troops to siege Rome. And I'm going to split up the remaining, 6,000 or so that I have. Have them go start on sieging Modena and Parma. Really don't care much actually about Rome anymore, but really want to have Modena in my control so that I get that ticking war score. Could probably send my fleet out, but it wouldn't be able to blockade Rome anyway. Naples declared war on the Papal State. Actually, go there. I wanna get to Parma. Damn it. Savoy is the one who's gonna be sieging there. Kinda sucks, but saw that coming. That was a misplay on my part. Should have gone to Parma first and then just had one troop or something. Capture Modena. Naples might help me siege. No, they don't have any artillery, unfortunately. Their general does have one bonus to siege, though, so that might help me siege Rome down faster. I don't think we're gonna have to. Yeah, they don't have any troops left. So is there any way we can get to these other provinces? We don't have any transports. When we ask for access through Ferrara, I think they hate us. No, they don't. Can we get through? Can we get through? Yes! We can at least occupy these other provinces so that we get them and not Savoy. We will have to hurry. And now call Mantua into our wars. Might want to give Mantua Cremona. We can think about doing that a little bit later. Here we're going to split up our army. Have half go to Cremona. As soon as my computer stops being horribly slow. And then we'll also probably have them go to Novara, if I can. Ooh. So they just sued for peace. They released Parma, which is fantastic. That's what I wanted. Things are looking pretty nice. Just in prestige, I don't want that revolt risk. Not want that revolt risk. And I don't have enough troops to siege Milan and Rome. So I'm just going to keep troops there so they don't build a new army. That's what I'm going to do. And we're going to see if Savoy will take me back as an ally now. Probably not, but it's worth a shot. Nope. Recently dishonored their alliance with Savoy, and I'm at war. But other than that, they like me. They like me okay. How many heavy ships do I have now? 6. 6 heavy ships. That's going to be good. Good enough for anything I want to do. So I'm going to build some more galleys. 3 more galleys. This will take a really long time. I don't have any buildings that speed up naval construction yet. So Parma, how would you like to be my ally? We would love to be my ally. I'm gonna go send a guy to improve relations there. I'm still working on building up a spy network in Lucca. Things are good right now. We're in a good spot. We're poised to make some significant gains against Milan. At least take Verona, maybe even Brescia. Make sure that Austria doesn't view those as provinces of vital interest, and they do not. Ooh, I have to get to Milan before Naples does, right? I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh, they're also at war with Siena. Well, are they at war with? Papal States, Siena, and Genoa. They'll probably win that just fine. Now have enough troops to siege down Milan. Which will still take a while, since it is a level 3 fort. Yeah, and I just have one bonus from artillery. If I had another artillery regiment, it would go faster. Just one more. But that'd put me over, and I don't want to do that just yet. Go ahead and fabricate claims on Lucca. I want to be in a position to attack them very soon after they leave the Empire. Let's re-elect that guy. Because they have already improved the province of Lucca significantly. Don't know how much more they're going to do that, actually. And I could at least vassalize them. It'd still mean that their province development is more expensive, but I have extra slots, diplomatic relations slots, so I might as well use them for something. I'm not expecting to have strong allies, but rather a larger number of small allies. Mantua, Parma, maybe even Ferrara. Although they really have not done much developing of the provinces. So Parma would join me. Join the alliance. I have military access with Savoy, which I want to keep for the time being, and Ferrara, which I also want to keep. But I can go ahead and spend some diplomatic points to get that idea. It gives me 1+ relations, so I'm not losing diplo points on that, at least. And you know what? I'm also going to do the thing that Ferrara declared war upon the new enemy Milan. That's not great. I might also take this last idea in the influence slot because it reduces unjustified demands by 50%, and I expect in this war to take some unjustified demands. So it might reduce either the diplomatic power cost of that or the aggressive expansion cost, which I'm doing pretty well on. I'm almost all the way back down to 0, so I can be pretty aggressive with what I take in this war. You know what, but we are out of time, so I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to be right back. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.